YouTube. We got pregnant woman discovers best friend body in her backyard. Hit that like button, subscribe button, link to it.
Police department.
This pregnant woman has just made a horrifying discovery. Just after 3 a.m., she walks to the shed behind her family's home. Inside, she finds a man dead, shot in the head.
Who shot him?
I don't know.
Imagine it's her baby daddy and he shot her, or she shot him.
Within minutes, police
I gotta chill out with all that assumption shit.
learn the shooter has already fled, that he wasn't a random intruder, and that he was already wanted by police for his crimes. Then a witness speaks up, describing
Scary
a
ass
man
nigga
who
too. Hey,
by
bro, this a
police
little scary ass nigga too, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
for his crimes. Then a witness speaks up, describing a man who was spiraling out of control.
Look, there's this kid that was hanging out here. He was disturbed. He was very disturbed. He was very delusional. I was talking to him. He had a gun on him.
In that moment, officers realize they're not just looking for a suspect, they're hunting someone extremely dangerous. What began as a shocking discovery in a backyard shed quickly became one of the most disturbing and high-risk manhunts.
Hey, bro, and this why I'm scared. Like, this why I will. This why y'all niggas should want to go to jail, bro.
Shot.
That's why y'all niggas should not want to go to jail.
That was hanging
y'all
out
should
here.
do everything in y'all power to stay
by
out of jail. Cause a nigga who look like this could be your cellmate, bro. And now tell me you would whoop this nigga's ass. That nigga will shank your ass to death, bro. I don't want to hear, oh, bro, I'm not scared of no man. You need to be scared of this nigga right here, bro. You need not scared. You need to be a little bit nervous. You need to be a little bit nervous.
Police for his crime.
Not scared because you got God on your side, but a little bit nervous, yeah. That nigga like that, bro.
A random intruder, and that
nigga like this, he'll kill you. He'll shank you to death, bro.
that he was already wanted.
Looks crazy.
They're not just looking for a suspect, they're hunting someone extremely dangerous. What began as a shocking discovery in a backyard shed quickly became one of the most disturbing and high-risk manhunts Las Cruces, New Mexico has ever seen.
Put your hands up! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car now!
We don't know much about Isaiah Joseph Ria's background. We do know that everyone called him Izzy and that he spent most of his life in Las Cruces in south central New Mexico, about 55 miles or 88 kilometers north of the Mexican border. Izzy was tall and brooding, usually wore his hair long on top but shaved on the sides. He also had a number of distinctive tattoos on his neck, face, and forehead that made it hard for him to blend into a crowd.
He's tall. He has long hair. He has like they look like lightning bolts on his face, like lightning.
Okay.
They're white. He has like a tattoo right here on the side of his face. He has like an X and like 4 circles. Like I don't know.
How close up was she?
Tall. He's wearing a gray shirt and
Bruh, it's like she was describing every single one of his tattoos.
Sweatsuit.
Somewhere along the line, Izzy began suffering from depression and delusions. And over the years, he had more than his fair share of run-ins with the law. In early 2022, a woman he was dating claimed that he sexually assaulted her. And later that year, another woman reported that he strangled her during an argument. Izzy pleaded not guilty to the charges. Reported that he strangled her during an argument. Izzy pleaded not guilty to the charges. But in both cases, prosecutors tried to convince the court that he was a danger to society. That said, the arguments fell on deaf.
Like, bro, I know judges can't look at niggas and say guilty because it's against the rules and it's against the law. Nigga, if a random person come up to my face and say, "Hey y'all, hey Didi, you know he put hands on his girl," nigga, I'm believing him. I don't care. Just look at him, bro. He looked like y'all don't care, bro.
Fears, and Izzy was released on bond both times. By 2024, he had been charged with a host of crimes, and a number of outstanding warrants were issued for his arrest. And in hindsight, the prosecutor's premonitions were eerily accurate. It's unclear where 25-year-old Izzy Ria went, what he did, or who he was with on the evening of Sunday, April the 28th of 2024. But according to eyewitness accounts, he ended up at a home in the 1900 block of Princess Jean Drive shortly after 2 a.m. the following morning. A pregnant woman, 2 unidentified men, and the father of 2 young daughters named Steve Sanchez Jr., who turned 34 the day before, were already there when he arrived. We don't know if Izzy or the others were drinking or using drugs that night. Either way, his bizarre behavior and menacing presence put everyone on edge.
Look, there's this kid that was hanging out here. He was disturbed. He was very disturbed. He was very delusional. I was talking to him.
Hey.
He had a gun.
And there you go. I paused at the right moment too, bro. Anytime it's a delusional nigga who look like that at a house party, a little get together, not to mention he has a gun on him, it's probably best for you to leave. Nothing good is gonna happen. I promise you, you're not gonna miss out on anything. You're not gonna miss out on any fun. The only thing you'll have a chance of missing out on is death. Yeah, man. Just leave next time, bro.
And I got the gun away from him, and I was talking to him. I was trying to talk some sense into him. I was trying to tell him to get some help.
When was this?
This was earlier today. He has no grip on reality. He thinks that people are shapeshifters, and I don't know.
And you mean to tell me you stayed up in the house with a nigga who looks that scary and is that delusional and had a gun on him and was talking crazy, and you stayed up in the house? I don't know whether I should call you brave or stupid, bro.
But thankfully,
I'm gonna call you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just call you a nice person, because maybe he wasn't trying to judge.
the tension went down
Maybe he wasn't trying to judge Izzy boy.
a few notches when one of the men convinced Izzy to give him the handgun. Izzy had been there for about an hour when, for some reason, he, Steven Sanchez, and one of the other unidentified men got up and walked out to a shed in the backyard around 3:15 a.m. By then, Izzy had somehow managed to get his handgun back. Considering his behavior that morning, the pregnant woman was just glad to be rid of him, if only for a few minutes.
Who
And at
invited
that
him?
late hour, she really just wanted him to leave so she could unwind and get some much-needed sleep. But unfortunately, that was not to be. Instead, at least one piercing gunshot shattered the morning silence shortly after 3 men walked out to the darkness and entered that shed. Less than a minute.
Hey, man, and shout out to them for being brave and not judgmental, bro. But you know, I feel like just going into 2026, man, niggas need to start using they brain a little bit more. They need, you know what I mean? And what I mean by that, it's okay to be judgmental in this type of way, bro. If you see a nigga this crazy, bro, why would you? He looks crazy, he acts crazy, he's been talking crazy, and he has a gun. Why would you go to a random shed with him at 3:15 a.m.? What makes you think you're gonna make it out there alive, bro?
Dead at least.
Like, I know obviously they thought he didn't have a gun at the time. They didn't think that the gun was on him at the time. But nigga, he still could have strangled your ass to death.
One piercing gunshot shattered the morning silence shortly after.
Or he
3
could have
men
like a knife or some shit. He wasn't showing
walked
people.
out to the darkness and entered that shed. Less than a minute later, the switchboard at the Mesilla Valley Regional Dispatch Authority lit up like a Christmas tree as 911 calls from concerned neighbors poured in. One of the first callers was the pregnant woman who had been with Izzy in the home on Princess Jean Drive. Officers from the Las Cruces Police Department arrived at the scene minutes later and found 34-year-old Steve Sanchez Jr. in the shed with at least one gruesome gunshot wound to the head.
Police department! Police department!
999 is trying to break them.
My ear.
Back here! Back here! You guys, please! My husband's been over here. His friend, guy
Who
friend.
who shot him?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, for
Sadly, he had already died by the time they got there. After the grisly discovery, the pregnant woman identified the suspect.
Do you have any information on the guy that did it?
His name is Izzy.
Huh?
I think his name is Izzy.
Izzy?
Yeah. He's dead. He's dead.
Just a guy named Izzy. Izzy, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know his real name or anything like that?
I don't know. I just know my with my mom's friend.
And was he on foot? Is he in a vehicle?
He ran off.
He's on foot.
Man, did you see it happen?
No.
No? How did you find out about it?
Because he came in running in. He's like, I thought he wanted me to. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I seen he had his gun. And I thought he was going to do something to me. And I was like,
I thought he wanted me to. This nigga's crazy.
what are you talking about? He's like, I thought he wanted me to. And I'm like, wanted you to what? Like, why would, why would someone want
And when y'all arrest this nigga and he goes to jail or prison, where you want to call it, please make sure he doesn't share a cell with nobody. Please make sure he does not share a cell with nobody and he's up in the cell all alone. Solitary confinement that nigga for fucking the rest of his life if y'all got to, bro. Put that nigga in solitary confinement for the rest of his life if y'all got to, bro. Cause I promise you, the moment this nigga gets a cellmate, he's gonna kill that cellmate and say, I thought he wanted me to kill him. I thought he was suicidal. I was just trying to help him out. Bro, please do not give this nigga a
to
cellmate.
shoot them? And then I ran back there with Disney. When I came back, he was gone. My door was open and everything. He was gone.
So the suspect came inside here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you were in here and then they came into the back?
Yeah. But they were here. They were hanging out. My mom left somewhere real quick with her boyfriend, and they were just hanging out with us, with me, till my mom got back. And
So did you hear anything? Or?
I didn't even hear the shots, sir. I did not even hear it.
So then he came inside and then what did he say?
He's like, I thought you wanted me to do it. I thought you wanted me to do it. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then when I seen his gun, I already knew what he meant. So when I ran outside, he took off.
Do you have any cameras?
Yeah, but I don't know if it worked. They're in my mom's room. My mom's room's locked up, but
Is that a camera right there?
yeah, but it's not plugged in.
And then there's the ones outside. She said that her mom's the one that has access to them, but she's not even sure if they record.
Okay.
Meanwhile, officers in the backyard tried to piece together a series of events that led to the fatal shooting.
She said that the suspect came in running with a gun. I thought you wanted me to do it. And she's like, what thought you wanted me to do what? So then she came back over here, found him dead.
Yeah, looks like a code 30, but there's no gun in there, so because it looks like
Goes up.
the entry might have been, I don't know, it could have been from the top down, but it looks like it's from the mouth out. He's in there, 10-7.
Okay, but tell me what we know so far.
All we know is that a male suspect ran through the house. She didn't witness anything. She just saw Mel Tenedy run through her house. She got to give a description of him. That's all she knows.
Okay.
There's a casing in there. There's no. Initially, it kind of looks like a code 30, but there's no gun in there.
At that point, there were still a number of unanswered questions.
Code 30 is probably suicide.
And to make matters worse,
Okay.
the armed, desperate, and delusional murder
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's 3:15 at night or 3:15 a.m. Nigga been talking crazy, acting crazy, look crazy, and you decide to go out to a shed with this nigga. You decide to go to the backyard to go to the shed with this nigga, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's more of a chance that he kills you than there's a chance that he doesn't kill you.
The suspect was still on the loose. The officers knew they had a long and potentially dangerous day ahead of them when, to their surprise, a number of witnesses emerged from the darkness in relatively rapid succession.
I mean, we can't have it come in right now, okay?
I live here.
Is there a crime scene right
Randy's dead.
now? Gonna have you wait on the curb, man, but we can't let anybody else over now. It's a crime scene. All right, we don't need you disturbing it, or we're trying not to.
Bro, I'm not laughing at
crime
nigga
scene.
dying. It's just
we can't have it come in right now, okay?
I live here.
niggas, I live here. The fuck you mean? Nigga, the fuck you mean? Nigga, I pay the bills up in this bitch. Fuck you mean I can't come? Bro, it would low key be a valid crash out.
It's a crime scene. All right, we don't need you disturbing it, or we're trying not to stay out, so we can disturb it, so we can
I
solve the
understand,
crime, right? Do you know his name?
I call him Izzy.
Call him Izzy?
Yeah. He was talking about his girlfriend was talking to him through other people, and he was just...
Your girlfriend? Bro, this is what I mean, y'all, when I say y'all should be careful with the type of girls y'all get with, bro. And not only that, also make sure you ready to have a girlfriend, bro. Cause nigga, as y'all can see, a girlfriend can break a nigga heart, bro, and make you do some dumb shit like this. Now I ain't gonna lie, this is rare. This is very, 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 very fucking rare, bro. Very fucking rare, this case.
I had a feeling that
like your girl broke up with you, and now your girlfriend is talking to you through other people. What the fuck, you crazy as hell?
Like this would happen.
Shortly after appearing, the first man said this.
You have your lapel cam on?
Yeah, my camera's on.
And this.
Why is there... What are you thinking about?
I'd be more inclined to talk to her as well.
I can't do that, man.
Okay.
Why he say that?
He was obviously concerned for his own safety as well as the safety of the other people who had been in the home that night. After all, armed fugitives facing murder charges generally don't take kindly to rats and snitches. Even so, the man eventually opened up and told the officers about Izzy's odd, delusional, and disturbing behavior.
What's going on, man?
But bruh, nigga, like, I feel like we gotta draw a line as a people, community. Not just black people of all types, bro. We gotta draw a line, bro. Nigga, somebody fucking died here, bro. An innocent person died, bro. Why are you worried about protecting that nigga? Why are you worried? I know, like, fucking, if you get caught snitching, you could go, or you could get killed and all this. He could harm you. Find out you got caught snitching, do all that other stuff. Nigga, ask them niggas to put you in witness protection if you that scared, bro. After you snitch. Ask, like, nigga, an innocent person died. Do not try to protect the person who killed him, bro.
He's disturbed.
What
He has a no grip on reality. He thinks that people are shapeshifters and...
Bro.
I don't know.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's another thing, bro. They said he has no grip on reality and he was acting crazy. Nigga, I would have told that nigga get the fuck out my house, bro. I would made up some type of lie to get him out my fucking crib, bro. Cause I would not have trusted him in my residence. And
He's screwed up.
neither would I have trusted him in my presence either.
You know.
He's screwed up in the head.
You know Izzy pretty well?
No, I just met him.
You just met him?
Next, Izzy's distraught mother arrives at the scene.
Izzy's mother?
Cindy? We can't let you go. Hey, I know you need to go. I know you want to go to kind of relax, okay? Can you do me a huge favor? Are you going to go back to your apartment?
No, I want to go to sister.
Okay. Well,
Oh my God, my son is my Brian.
can you do me a favor? I know you're going to go to your sister's. Is there any way that you can go to your apartment and get your phone so that you can get in the number? We need to know what happened. Okay, you want to do right for your son. Okay, so we need everyone's help. I know this is a lot to ask right now. Okay.
And later, a man on a skateboard showed up and shed even more light on this case.
Are you close?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're real close.
Okay. Has he ever told you anything about anybody he's had beef with or anything like that?
He's gay and he gets along with most of everybody.
He gets along with everybody? Okay.
I just found out last week from my tia that he had.
Why the fuck did he feel the need to say that shit that he was
Anything
gay?
about anybody he's had beef with or anything like that?
He's gay.
Nigga, that cop ain't ask you for his sexuality. He asked you if you had beef with anybody, dude.
And he gets along with most of everybody.
He gets along with everybody? Okay.
I just found out last week from my tia that he had purchased a gun, and
Did he say like for it was
no,
protection
he
just
didn't.
cause?
He just said, and like I don't know if he just got out of jail.
Just purchased a gun?
Yeah,
You said about a week ago?
but why I found out, I didn't know like when he actually got it.
Okay. I guess figure out what had said. She had called and said that your cousin had got into an argument. But I know you said something about somebody taking 2 guns.
Yeah, I guess they both had a gun. The guy Izzy and my cousin had a gun, and they took him away from both of them.
Who took them away?
I don't know.
So there was somebody else here.
I guess they were having a kickback. I don't know the full story. I don't know what was going. Like that's all I was told, and
Okay.
I flew over here as quick as I can.
And then so somebody had taken both guns away.
Yeah.
And then
I guess after a while they gave him back. I guess I don't know how long ago it all happened or what the whole argument was over.
Okay.
My tia just told me to get over here so I could find out what happened to make sure he's okay. And
While forensic technicians processed the scene, officers blocked off Princess Jean Drive and went door to door to see if anyone knew where Izzy was or why he shot Steven Sanchez. Unsurprisingly, nobody seemed to know anything, and if they did, they definitely weren't talking. The atmosphere around the town was understandably tense in the following days. Residents of Las Cruces were no strangers to crime, but having an armed, desperate, and mentally unstable murder suspect on the loose put the entire community on edge. The police had a warrant for
bet they want to snitch
Izzy's
now.
arrest and were engaged in the biggest manhunt on edge. The police had a warrant for Izzy's arrest and were engaged in the biggest manhunt in recent memory. But in the early going, nobody knew if he was still in the area or if he had left town or fled to a neighboring state such as Texas or Arizona. Whatever the case, a spokesman with the Las Cruces Police Department warned the public that Izzy was armed and dangerous and that harboring a fugitive could result in serious felony charges. By day 4, Izzy's trail had gone cold, hopelessly cold. But thanks to an anonymous tipster, things heated up shortly after midnight on the morning of Thursday, May the 2nd, 2024.
We got a phone call saying that they saw him in a tan SUV, and then they gave me the description of him.
An officer in the area quickly followed up on the tip. At about 1 a.m., officers spotted Izzy driving a tan SUV along the 200 block of Three Crosses Avenue. Remarkably, he was only about 3 miles or 4.8 kilometers north of the home on Princess Jean Drive, where he had allegedly shot Steven Sanchez
whole
Jr.
time, that's probably where he was posted up after he killed him. He probably posted up 4 miles away that whole time.
The officer immediately did a U-turn and slid in behind the SUV with his lights and siren, trying to pull Izzy over, but Izzy panicked, and instead of braking and pulling to the shoulder, he mashed the accelerator, sped away, and eventually exceeded 80 miles an hour, or 129 kilometers per hour, in a 30-mile-an-hour zone.
Damn.
Thankfully, the roads were pretty empty at that hour, but the officer knew that a high-speed chase could cause serious and possibly fatal accidents, and he couldn't risk his own safety or the safety of other motorists who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. With that in mind, he decided to deploy the precision immobilization technique, or what is commonly called a pit maneuver. To put his plan into action, he accelerated, veered toward the SUV, and intentionally rammed one of its rear quarter panels. This caused the SUV to spin 180 degrees and come to an abrupt stop.
Put your hands up! Get out of the car now!
I never understood, bro. Nigga, bro. I feel like every time I'm in GTA and the cop does some shit like that pit maneuver bullshit, bro, it turns me in that 180 direction, just like he said. But right when I'm in that direction, I hit the gas pedal and I go. I put my foot, slam my foot on that gas pedal, and I go. Why ain't he just drive off right here? He's in perfect position.
Even so, that
Is he
did not
trapped?
mean that he or the other officers who joined in the chase were out of harm's way, because again, Izzy was armed, desperate, and delusional, all of which meant he might not go quietly. And the worst case scenario, they knew they might have to resort to deadly force.
Right here, stop. Stop.
Get on your knees.
Get on your knees. Hands on top of your head.
Get on your belly.
Hey, bro, y'all gonna have to say some less. Know what I mean? Get on your knees, bro. You're a grown man saying that to a grown man. Watch out with all that, bro.
Put your hands behind your back.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was getting arrested and the cop told me to get on my knees, I have my hands up. I'm like, officer, I'd be willing to if you reworded that in a different way. You just reword that in a different way, bro. Y'all could call me childish and immature. I don't care, bro.
Yeah, it's him. It's him.
Izzy cooperated, and the officers were able to handcuff him shortly after the tense standoff began.
You run him on ticket or?
Yeah, come on. What's up, big fella? Doing all right?
I didn't do it, man. I know who did it, but I didn't do it, brother. I'm not one of them. That's good because I didn't even have a chance to speak for myself.
All right, you'll talk to the detective right now.
I left there from. All right, then you're right.
Yeah, you'll talk to the detective right now, boss.
That's actually funny how the cop was trying to make small talk with him too before, like, "What's up, big fella? You all right? How you doing today?"
Considering
Acting like he ain't just get arrested and about to go to jail for the rest of his
the
life.
severity of the charges against him, Izzy looked surprisingly relaxed. In fact, he didn't even flinch when the officers told him he was getting another charge for fleeing.
Hey, but so you know too, you're gonna get another charge for running from me.
I know.
All right, because I was right behind you and you're driving reckless.
I'll take that one.
So I'm gonna tell you right now for that one.
I'll take that one.
Okay, boss.
Because I did. You're right. I did.
All right.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
The reason why I left before that shit.
No, you don't have to talk to me right now, boss. It's better you talk to the detective, okay?
I know people are saying that it was me, but shit, I didn't do that shit.
That's what I'm asking. Do you want to talk to the detective or not? Because I have 7 warrants for your arrest, so you're going to jail either way.
7?
Just to tell her that I didn't do it like that, like I was like,
All right, when she comes, she'll talk to you then, all right?
And later, at the Doña Ana County Detention Center, Izzy took the booking process and his hopeless situation with calm demeanor and an air of casual resignation.
Sit down there.
you have some water?
Yeah, I'll try to get you some right now. You have anything in your pockets?
I just have money and I might have a vape. I have money in my sock.
In your sock? Which one? That one? Is that all you have in there?
Damn. Yeah, he was trying to get away for sure.
You have any injuries, anything like that? Huh? What?
Just bullet wounds on my hand, my leg, and my arm.
When did you get those?
Wow, like months ago.
Are they like open?
No, it's just my hand is f***ed up.
Yeah. You have anything in that shoe? Alright, put your shoe back on.
Izzy was charged with first-degree murder, battery against a household member, and 6 counts of failure to appear in court for his previous charges.
Damn.
By then, he was pretty used to being released on bond. We'll never know if he thought he would beat the charges or if he resigned himself to spending the rest of his life in prison. Whatever the case, he pleaded not guilty to each of the charges. During his bond hearing on May the 7th of 2024, prosecutors from the County District Attorney's Office successfully established a disturbing pattern of criminal behavior and convinced Judge Douglas Drigger that he was a danger to the community. This time, Judge Driggers ordered him to be held without bond. After a short trial in the spring of 2025, a jury found Izzy guilty of second-degree murder with a firearm enhancement, which meant that he faced an even stiffer sentence than he would have had he committed the crime without a gun. Unsurprisingly,
I mean, no shit, bro. Like,
Judge Driggers handed down the maximum 20-year sentence to be served at one of
20?
the state's 4 high-security.
You mean tell me this scary-looking nigga's gonna get out when he's like 40 years